Shakana
got a brain. Exactly what the fuck he was talking about. When you go get a job, if they haven't already given it to Julio and Jesus, because Mexicans is known to stick together. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. I admire that. I wish black people stuck together and we got the jobs and power, and then we gave it to our cousins, but then our cousins ain't gonna show up, and then they gonna paint half the house and don't come back to paint the rest. We can't give them the goddamn money, because then they ain't gonna come back. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. And y'all know Omarosa don't know nobody black, so we ain't listening. We ain't taking your advice worth of shit. You got us in this goddamn Donald Trump Biden shit in the first place. Now you want to flip because the nigga don't want to give you no more clout. We ain't doing all that today. Now, I'm going to repeat my one more time, y'all. Did you get it, Lorraine? Did you understand what I meant? He don't mean picking cotton. He means that Hispanics have come over here and they tell us whether we can get paid or not. And that's based on if they cousin don't want the job first. Yeah, no, we can talk. We can. It's a good debate. Shit, I'm usually debating about blue.
So I
Where the Hispanics at that talking about? Cause they be like, the only way you can get this job, bitch, is if my auntie don't want it.
No, I agree. I think it's certain.
They don't even have to go to school. They don't even got to speak barely good English. If they cousin is the manager, they gonna pull them in first. That's how they've been taught. That's why they don't want to have babies with us. They don't want to. Majority. They don't want their kids dating black people. So it's a lot of prejudice going around. It ain't just white people. It's black people, Mexican people, everybody prejudiced.
It's El Pollo Loco or McDonald's or somebody, and the manager is Mexican. Of course, he gonna hire his own people.
And we walk out. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in El Pollo Loco back in the day to get a job, and you seen it was all Mexicans in there, you like, damn, they ain't finna let me. They ain't finna let me in.
But then the black people be like, you know what? I ain't about to work there for no $15, $16 an hour. I'm just not gonna get a job, right? You know, so.
Well, it's not that we won't work there for $15 an hour. It's just that we know Conchita is not gonna give us a management position that we probably deserve because Julio is in line for it first. It's not that we won't work those jobs.
In Atlanta, everybody black.
Girl, I'm sorry, and I don't. To McDonald's in Atlanta with everybody black. I get into an argument just ordering food over there. And it could just be me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like people making my food unprofessional. What you want on it? You want ketchup? I told you we ain't got none of that. Like, I'm not finna eat that type of food because I don't like that type of service. Huh? Yeah, oh yeah, they getting everywhere. That's what he's saying. Now, don't wake up and be mad because... And then you got 2 million black people... 20-year spin, right? So we got about 20 million people about to get out of jail at the same damn time. For weed. There we go. Because Trump gonna let them out for the weed. And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm no longer a supporter of Trump, and I was a heavy supporter because I don't want to pay. If I want to give my certain percentage away, God said 10% is the tithe. Well, I don't know where they got this 30 and 35 and 40, 45 and 50. You know what I'm saying? I got grandkids. I'm not trying to pay for all of y'all. First, you know what I'm saying? But I stopped being a heavy supporter when he said that the popo should get immunity. People, I pay the 30%. Shit. I'd rather pay the extra money for everybody to be treated equally in this country and nobody have special privileges over nobody. So that's why I'm not going to be voting for anyone this year, because I do feel like they're both equally prejudiced. Everybody got a little bit of prejudice in them, and they can lie and say they don't. I know my daddy loved white people, but I done heard my daddy say, you know, them crackers. Like, everybody got their own shit that they say. At home. Keep it at home. Don't be saying it outside in the streets. Girl, they said I didn't hear it yet, but I'm going to go look. Omarosa said, Trump said that the Hispanics is taking all the black people jobs.
Well, maybe
And what he mean by that is the white people finna look out for each other anyway. So you gonna get whatever's left anyway because they make up 70% of the country and we still at like 15% of the country. So if you let the 30% of other people come infiltrate the jobs, then that's on your dumb ass. That's what they're saying.
Oh, they're just trying to show our racism.
They always trying to make him a racist. Now, he probably got that saying when he was doing his RICO time with the YSL boys.
He probably just seen it. He probably came over here and was like, look at all these Mexicans. Where's everybody else? He probably seen it.
Well, if you go to the dentist's office, if you go to the doctor's office, they got all the receptionists, they got all the grocery stores, and then that's fine. I'm okay with that. But you can't be hiring your cousins and them first that come over the border, giving them our social security numbers.
They deny us access to financial wealth. They deny us access to buy a gas station. They deny us that access to that.
And then what he's saying is y'all gonna be behind them people too next. If you okay with that, that's on you. I ain't gonna be nobody's slave, honey, because my lazy ass wouldn't make it. They would hang my ass.
Make it to where black people work for all these other people.
They would hang my ass. We already know our Karlissa will be on the fucking tree. Because soon as that motherfucker told me, bit my ass over in the morning time.
You're gonna be breastfeeding their babies.
Soon as they tell me to whip out the titty and feed somebody else's baby, like God already knew some of us wouldn't have made it back then. Some of y'all would not have made it back then at all. Niggas would have just been all over the trees, all everywhere. These new kids, you couldn't have slaved these new kids, honey. Ain't no way in hell. Catch them. Catch one of these boys.
Man.
Catch a nigga now. They running from Popo. How you gonna think you gonna get them with the slave master? What?
No, it's slavery in another form.
Yeah, if your kids come to live in America, they would never be slaves again, okay? Because these black kids over here, honey, they don't want to mop, they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they don't want to do shit. They over here worrying about my wig and America's in a crisis. It's just old. I've been fucking in second. Sorry, y'all. I've been doing a lot of activities and I haven't washed it. I'm moving. I'm over here working, guys. I'm over here like a runaway slave. I don't know where my husband at.
What's wrong with your wig? Ain't nothing wrong with your wig, girl.
Somebody said, I know some lazy Hispanics that only work hard when they boss is around. Girl, that's me. I must be mixed with Mexican shit.
Hey, shut up.
When the boss ain't around, this what I be doing. But when the boss come, I be like,
Look.
yes, right over here. Sit it right down here.
Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him.
All right now, y'all, we back with another one. So you know Karlissa gonna put her 2 cents about everything but the thing she needs to be talking about, which is Junior. So she was talking about Donald Trump and how, these, one thing I would agree with her is that these kids ain't no slave kids. Like the kids, they so lazy, they want to play their game. They ain't gonna be no slaves. I can tell you that much. But you comment down below, let me know what you guys think about Karlissa's live. And I'll see you guys on the next one, y'all. What you guys think about Miss Karlissa giving some political advice. And comment those purple hearts, those pink hearts.